Elsa was not born afraid of herself. The people she loved taught her to be. And that's why Frozen hurts so much when you watch it as an adult. Because before the magic, before the castle, before Let It Go became an anthem, there was just a little girl who had one frightening accident and two terrified parents who mistook fear for protection. The moment Elsa hurts Anna, everything changes. Not because Elsa is dangerous, because her parents become afraid of what she might become. So they do what frightened adults have done to children for generations. They try to make the frightening part disappear. Conceal, don't feel, don't let it show. People hear that line and think it's comfort. It's not. It's a child being taught that love becomes fragile the moment her real emotions are visible. And the detail that changes the entire movie is this: those words were never created for Elsa. Conceal, don't feel was royal training, a rule about appearances, about composure, about never letting the public see what is happening underneath. A public image strategy handed to a traumatized child as emotional advice. Then the gates close, the staff disappears, the sisters are separated, the gloves go on. And Elsa learns a lesson millions of real people learn far too young. The safest version of you is the one nobody fully sees. So she watches herself constantly, every action, every emotion, every reaction, every piece of herself that might become too much. Because children are unbelievably good at adapting. If a child notices certain emotions make adults uncomfortable, the child does not stop feeling those emotions. They just learn to hide. And after a while, something even sadder happens. They hide them from themselves. That's Elsa's real curse. Not ice, not shame. The belief that who she naturally is could hurt the people she loves. So she spends her entire life tightening every emotional muscle she has, trying to hold herself together. And eventually, the pressure becomes unbearable. That's what the blizzard really is: not evil, not weakness, not a monster losing control, just years of a fear finally becoming visible. Because emotions do not disappear when you bury them, they wait. Then one day they emerge all at once in ways nobody recognizes it until it's too late. And the most devastating part of Frozen is that her parents probably believed that they were helping her. A lot of parents do. Sometimes adults become so afraid that the world will want their child that they accidentally teach the child to want themselves first. That's why Let It Go never felt triumphant. It felt desperate, because it's not the sound of someone becoming evil. It's the sound of someone becoming exhausted from hiding. And maybe that's why this story affected so many people so deeply. Not because they related to the magic, because they recognized the feeling. The feeling of adding yourself in real time. The feeling of shrinking parts of yourself to stay loved. The feeling of learning very young that some emotions bring closeness and others make people pull away. Some people spend their entire adult lives searching for the real person they had to bury just to be accepted as children. Frozen just turned that feeling into ice.